Hello everyone, can you hear me? Just gonna I'm just gonna watch it on YouTube like we did last time, so I don't have any trouble like we did last time with the chat. Hi Shannon, hey Kat. Can you all hear me? Does it all look good? I am waiting for my iPad to tell me I'm live so I can see all of you lot in real time and not what happened last time. So let me just put this on, hopefully in real time and not what happened last time. So let me just put, I've got a story to tell you all actually before I start. Hi Jane! It's very loud. Is it still very loud? Let me just see if I can turn this down a little bit. Is that any better? Do I not seem as loud? It's very crackly loud. I have no idea. Why am I having disastrous live feeds? It's a brand new computer, so can anyone tell me if that's any better? Am I still really, really loud? Well, I did blow my laptop up after my last live feed, so that was definitely... Does it sound a lot better? I have turned everything down. So yeah, I blew up my laptop after that live stream. I have no idea how I did it, but I actually blew it up. So how is everybody? So let me just have a see who's here. Let's have a go back. So we've got Kat, Shannon, Jane. We're just a room full of mods and shell arty. That's alright with me. No, is it still really loud? I'm just talking normal me. Either that or this new computer's got amazing speakers. You've done all week? Oh my gosh. I've done all week studying. Okay, so as you all know... No, I've not got a headset on. Is it right? I'm not going to say anything else. Can you all tell me if it's really, really loud? Because otherwise I've no idea how else to turn it down. Let me see if I can change this to... Hello, dearer. It's like a sound feedback. I've no idea what that is. Oh, why do I have this trouble? Right, let me just turn this up. Let me listen to what you're all listening to. So let's have a see what it is. Just turn this up. Let me listen to what you're all listening to. So let's have a see what it is. Turn this up. Let me listen to what you're all listening to. Ah. So let's have a see what it is. I've turned them off. Ah. I get it. I've turned them off. It's like I'm talking and then it's talking again, isn't it? I get it. It's like I'm talking and then it's talking again, isn't it? I get it. It's like I'm talking and then it's talking again, isn't it? Oh, this is disastrous. I'm not too sure what I've done. This is disastrous. I'm not too sure. No, I'm no different. I've not done anything any different. I've turned all the mics off. No, I'm no different. I've not done anything any different. All I can do, let me try and turn it down a bit more. Oh, they are definitely fabulous. As soon as I saw Daria's drawing, I thought that is perfect for my colour along. It does sound like I'm shouting, doesn't it? I can hear it on there now. Let me just see if there's a volume. Right, I've turned the volume down on both. So let's see how we go with that. Right, I've turned the volume down on both. So let's see how we go with that. Does that sound any better, guys? This is the web, it's using the webcam's mic, Shannon. I normally use my speaker, but this new computer's only got two ports at the back, and at the minute the mouse is wireless and that's got the little thing in, so I can't take it off. Is it sound any better, that, or is it still crackling or sound like I'm shouting? Is it sound any better, that, or is it still crackling or sound like I'm shouting? Sounds good on my iPad now. Right, I'm going to get on with the colouring along now. As I said, we're using Black Widow pencils, and it is a combination of all three, Cobra, Scorpion and Black Widow. I won't talk loud. That'll be out for me. I've got a massive gob. And the two skin tone sets. Now, I have been practicing, and this is what I've done to get my skin tones and my plan ready for the colour along. As I like planning, as everybody knows, I love my planning. So I have a question for everybody. I can either, because this stream will probably be about 2 hours, I can either do the hair and the butterflies as it's the bug theme and the water, finish it off, or would you like to see how I did it from start to finish? Let me know in the comments. Honestly, I think, let me just shut this light off a minute, see if you can see it better. Because when I turn this on, oh, thank you. I've sat colouring that last night talking to Jane. we was talking away. You need a skin combo, or this is one I put together. I do have some other skin tones that I use with Black Widows, but I just wanted to do something that was my own choice. So we're going to start from the beginning. So I have done it on an A5 size, as you can tell. It's just, for me, it's easier on live stream to do it on A5 size. So we shall start from the beginning. I don't mind, so long as you all love seeing. It will take a long time for me to do skin. So let's get my set out. We have them all sat here waiting. I hope I'm not having trouble with my live feed again, because it's been a bit slow. I think it scared me that last week, what happened with my live stream. Oh, I think I'm going to delete them ones I did last week. Didn't go down very well with some people. I've had some thumbs down. Oh well. Choctone, Murk. Right. Hi Louise! I'm trying not to shout. I don't deafen you all. So we're going to be doing, like I said, we're going to do the skin tone. I do it my own way. There's no, I don't have a way. I either go dark to light or I go light to dark, dependent on my mood at the time. So we'll just go with the flow today and see what happens. So what else have y'all been, what have y'all been colouring this weekend? Hi Sammy! Oh, thanks hon. Yeah, I've read that. I read that thumbs down is good because it's interaction, so that's fine. So we're going to start from the beginning. So it's going to look exactly like this, only I'm going to show you how I do my skin tone. So we will be using Eggshell from the light set, Light Mocha, is it, from the dark set, Murk from the light set, Choctone from the dark set, stay there, and Negra from the dark set. So that's my skin tone, and I will be having as well Sherbet that I'll be using just for a little bit of blush on the cheeks later. So let's get started with it. But that skin did take me 2 hours last night to do, so we probably will just be doing skin today. Oh yeah, Sammy, I agree, Kat, that was amazing. And you can tell as well that you put loads and loads and loads of effort into that. So let's just zoom you all in. At least it's going better this week than last week, should we say. At least I can see what you're all saying, and I'm actually saying hi to everybody. You're not all in the I'm in the past and you all in the future. Okay, so I'm going to start off with Eggshell, which is our lightest tone, and I'm just going to go, I've printed this one off, this is the light grey scale one, because it just gives us a little bit of something to follow, but also not too much that it overpowers the colouring, and you can kind of add your own shadows into it as well. I'm just doing a very fine light layer base tone all over the face where the light highlights would be. I'm trying to see if I've not missed anyone in chat. Oh my gosh, why does everyone want me when I start a live stream, and no one wants me all day, and then I get millions of messages. It's hard to colour. You're definitely not 25 minutes behind. I couldn't believe that. I was laughing after when I was watching them back. Poor Kenny. I didn't even say hi to her in the whole of the first one. Was it halfway through the second one I actually said hello to her when I seen she was there? It's a shame. Gosh, the chat's going really fast. It's hard to keep up. Yeah, I've got an Egyptian one that I can do for yours, and I've got one I want to do for Sammy's, but obviously until after my exam I won't be able to interact with anyone's until I've done my exam. It was funny, we welcome. So he was like, what's Shell on about here? Oh dear me. So I think everyone's different with the skin tones and how they do it, but this is how I do it. I'm just not the fastest because I've got a bit of OCD when it comes to my colouring, that until I'm happy with it I don't stop, and sometimes I ruin it, and I need to learn to think that not everything's always has to be perfect. So here I'm just going everywhere where the lightest area would be, and I've just put a very fine layer over the top with Eggshell. I'm studying accountancy. It's really hard. I'm doing level 3 now. Did my level 2, was quite good, felt really confident, and then along came level 3, and wow, what a difference level 3 is. It takes a lot of your time, and because of obviously COVID, I'm using light mocha and just going over the same areas again, not quite to the dark bits, just slightly out from them. But because of COVID and college not being opening, we've been doing our lessons via Teams on Microsoft Teams. So we'd have a 6-hour lesson on a Thursday in normal college time, and then that got reduced to like 2 hours on a Thursday morning via Teams. So the learning side of it has been really hard for the last, well, since March. And then obviously because college isn't opening in Wigan where I live, we're having to sit all the last 3 exams on one day. So one's a 3-hour exam, which is 2 exams together, and we get an hour break, and then the other one is in the afternoon for 2 hours. So my brain's going to be right mashed. Oh, thanks, Sammy. I will try my best. And then she wants to know if we're doing level 4, and at the minute I was just like, with the way things are at the minute, I definitely won't be doing level 4. Not for now. I think I might give my brain a break and go and do some voluntary work somewhere. I am remembering more stuff now. I'm trying to be more positive about it than I won't pass it, but I will. And I've promised myself I've not done any colouring all week. I have been doing my study till I broke my laptop. And I thought I'm giving my Sunday is going to be the day that I do my colouring and my me time, because I needed that bit of a brain break. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Deria. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I love this image. I really, really love this image. I love her character and everything. She's absolutely brilliant. As soon as I seen her, I actually had a plan to colour. I'd ticketed out some images in a book, in different books that I want to do each week, and then I saw Colouring Chick's image, and I was like, oh, I've got to have her. I've got to have her. She's gorgeous. And that's what I did. Oh yeah, definitely needed some colouring time last night. I just zoned out and I did my plan for this today, and just chilled out and chilled my brain from numbers and rules and things like that. And I think it's this exam we've got is called the synoptic, and it tests us on everything that we've done through the year. So you can't, there's not one bit that I can just solely remember. I have to remember every part of the year in case anything comes up on that exam, and I can answer the questions. So I'm having to go back through the whole of my file and learn absolutely everything I can learn. I should have mostly not learned because I've already learned it, but remember everything. Oh, thank you. I was like, I hate, that's one thing that's hard about live streams, is you're scared of pronouncing things wrong. Sorry about that. I just didn't like how it was leaving a imprint on my paper of the board underneath. Oh, Sammy, you won't believe the stuff I have to remember. We've been given 6 pointers to remember, and she said we have to remember sustainability, and then the difference between a sole trader and a partnership, and what's the difference between a partnership and a limited company, and then there's all the threats, which are basically what can happen in fraud circumstances, so the ethics of accountancy. So we have to remember all the ethics, all the differences, what the ethical principles are. Oh, it's endless, there's loads of stuff, but it's starting to stick, so that's a good thing. Do you know though, accountancy in level 2, I thought, oh, it's not all that much about maths this, and I thought I can well do this, because I'm not the best at maths. Anyone will tell you I'm not the best at maths. And at level 2 I thought, oh, it's not maths, you don't really need maths. And then level 3 came, and my gosh, we even had to square root. I was like, oh my, I've never square rooted since I was in high school. And the worst thing about all this, what we're learning right now, we won't actually ever use it in the workplace, because it's all done on Sage, on softwares. So I will never actually use what we're learning right now, which is really, really gutting, because we're stressing our brains out and we won't actually be using it. Do it fabulously, Magneta. Magenta. Magenta. Is that the colour magenta? There's one of them. There's one pencil. I can't remember. Is it in the Arteza? Is it Mykonos or is it Mykonos? I have no idea. There's things like that with pencils, and it really makes me laugh, because I think, oh, wait, what is it? So with this, like this, is it mocha or mocha? You won't really see much, because you're just layering and layering and layering. I'll be putting loads and loads of layers on. Sammy knows all about layering, don't you, love? I love watching Sammy's channel. It's so therapeutic watching Sammy colour. And I can't believe I've not been able... I've missed... Have you finished your moth on your manga page? Because I've missed that, and then I missed your fur one. But I promise I'll watch them all when I've done my exam. Hi Doris, have I missed anyone? Let me just double check I've not missed anyone. No. It could be my lighting, Doris. I've took it off because it was... That any better? But no, my paper's white. Hi Maribel. So if I don't get all the skin tone done today, I'll squeeze another live feeding in the week. So for anyone just coming in now, this is what I'm doing, and we're starting off with the skin tone. Everyone wanted to see how the skin tone was done, so I'm going to start... Oh dear. I'm going to start from the beginning. So that's where we're up to on this, and I'm just doing the second base colour of light mocha. I caught Sammy's haul too. And I caught the Nouveau bug. Look at these. Why Sammy's on here and everybody else. I know this is not meant to be, but do you know how you all got your little glitters? Sammy got all her glitters. I also went and bought a load. And I sent a video to Sammy and said, oh, look what I've bought. I bought absolutely loads of them. But these were my... So it's a bit off topic, should I say, but these... I don't know if you got any of these, Sam. But just look at them. The big crystals, and there's big ones, little ones. Can you see them all? Oh, I loved them, and I thought I've got to get them. And there's tiny little ones and there's big ones. So yeah, we've all caught the new view bug. These ones were amethyst squares. They're a bit smaller than the glitters, but I saw them and I thought, oh, I've got to have them. And I've got loads there now. They're all lined on my desk. And then I was in Hobbycraft and I found this, and I thought, oh, how gorgeous is this? Because I've seen some gold leafing done, and I really want to do it. I don't think I can get this open. And I found this and I thought, how good is this for like your gold and your antique stuff? And it's by Cosmic Shimmer, so I'm going to be trying some gold leafing. But have a look at that, and it's all different like holographic stuff. Try not, but there's pink. Can you see that? There's pink bits and red bits all mixed in it all. So that'll be my next plan once everything's out and I can start experimenting. But that's Cosmic Shimmer gilding flakes, and I thought, oh, got to have them. Sealed up tight in a jar. I did my nails today and I got the glitter out. It all exploded all over my nail box. I was not impressed. So let's get back on with the colouring. So I'm just doing small circles and I'm going in a diagonal position across the page, and where the lightest colours are I'm leaving them areas out, and I'm going to go back in with eggshell and just go back over the highlighted areas again in a different direction. So now I'm going diagonally but to the left, or to my left. I like, oh, I can't wait, have a go at it. I was watching a guy on YouTube and I can't remember his name, but he did big massive canvases, massive canvases, and they were black drawings, but then he just did bits of gold leaf throughout the canvas. Oh, it was stunning, and I thought I've got to get some of that. I really have. But yeah, I saw Kirsty's colour and sketch, and I saw Sammy's haul, and I thought, oh, so I did my order and I thought I've got to get some, and then I got some marker pens as well. I don't know if you can see much on screen yet, but the colours are building up slowly, layer by layer. And I always start off with my very first base layer, and I go with my very lightest colour, and I put that where the highlights are going to be, and then the next colour along, and I build it up like that, and eventually I'll get to my darkest colours. And I don't know why I've never thought to print them out on A5 before, because it's so much smaller, so you can get through more on the live streams. So we're going to go in now with Murk. I'm just going to build these layers up a bit more. So from where the darkest areas are now, and I'm making sure that I'm going in a different direction. So now I'm going diagonally to the right. It's like hatching one way and then another way and then back the other way vertically. For those of us that went to the Colouring Heaven workshop, and Jo Barber, she taught us really good tips about skin, and that's where I've built my technique, is from basically going off what she told us to do, and her technique is amazing. So I think she's got a YouTube channel as well, so check her out. I will put a link in the description at the end, and you can go check her out. But Sammy can vouch for her as well. She was really good, wasn't she, Sammy? I've seen a few colouring that mouse guard and that inky house, is it? Inky house got a lion on the front. Just catching up. I don't know if I'm missing anyone's comments. It's hard to see it, isn't it? I can see. I get why Sammy says no, put it in caps so I can see, because it just goes whoop, and before you know it, it's gone up screen and you don't know who's saying what. So here around the eyes, because in my first picture I'm glammed her eyes up, I'm not putting any skin tone where I'm going to be putting the makeup, so I've left that out because I'll be building that up with layers, so I want that free of any pencil so I can build them layers up. So if anyone's thinking why is she not doing the eyes, that's why, purely because I want that free for the makeup side. We love being enabled. I loved the start of Sammy's feed the other day when I actually saw the link come up and it said, did it say enabling alert? Or enabling here? It was something like that, and I was laughing because I thought it's going to be a good one. And then I was driving back from shopping, and when I got home I had a look what was going on, and I just saw sparkle everywhere. So hopefully I do this skin just as good as I did it last night, because when I chill out and colour, I don't know if any of you are the same, when I just chill out and colour, I produce some of my best work because I don't stress about it. And then when I video, because most of you know I don't do much live streaming, I'm obviously starting doing it now quite regular, but before I'd just upload videos and I'd get dead stressed out, and I just think I need to just colour just like I do when I don't think about it, just colour away. But yeah, I do produce some of my best work when I just sit in my own little world colouring. Oh, thanks, Sammy. I loved every minute of doing it. See, because I've done makeup artistry, I love glam makeup, and I love doing people's eyes proper glam. I absolutely love it. So when I saw her eyes, I thought, oh, perfect opportunity to glam up, and I'm going to put some glitter on it after. Yeah, I just get nervous. I don't know why I get nervous. I just get like really nervous, and then I think what happened last week, I think really threw me a bit, and I was getting really nervous for starting. But we all have problems, and I think everybody took it well. I just felt so sorry for the ones I didn't actually see on the stream. There was people there, wasn't there, Shannon, who who was on the stream, and poor Kenny didn't get a hi till take 2, I think it was. So now I'm going to go back to eggshell, and this time I'm going to go in an opposite direction to the way I've just gone, and this is just smoothing out the skin again. No, last week never happened. What was it that you said? Someone said, I was reading back the comments and I was laughing. Oh, I can't remember what it was, but it was someone said something about it, and I said it's got to be terrible. Everyone's got to be watching this live stream, and it looked terrible. But it's something to laugh about, wasn't it? Oh dear me. I think what triggered it for me, well, I was absolutely chuckling to myself, because when I was reading your messages back and everyone was going, how are we going to tell her, how are we going to tell her she's so like 10 minutes in front, and then I think Shannon wrote more like 20 minutes in front than 10, and then someone said, Jane said, I'll ring her husband, and then my husband answered and he said, I'm not going up, she'll shout at me. So he wouldn't come up and tell me, and then I think my daughter came upstairs, and I thought, how's my daughter still commenting on there? But yet she stood at side of me, and then even though Jane rang me, I still didn't twig. I still turned round then and I said, is everything alright with my live stream? But when I was reading the messages back, they were all like going, oh my gosh. I still hadn't twigged even though Jane had rang. Oh, it was funny. I laugh now. It was funny. But it wasn't at the time. It was funny now. Oh, so they make you laugh. Like Kat said before, if you don't laugh you'll cry, but it was so funny. So now I have my trusty iPad there, and I'm watching your comments. I'm not even looking on OBS over there, the traitor, making me believe everyone was where they were, and they weren't. They was in front of me. So all this is doing by going over here is just smoothing it back out. I'm just going over it in different directions. I've tried a new paper this time as well. It's a 200 GSM. I'm not sure I actually like it as much as my 161. It's leaving it a bit grainy, the pencil. I don't know if you can see it on there, but for me it's leaving it a bit grainy and I'm not liking it. But it takes layers really well, so maybe it's just one of them papers I'm going to take time to get used to. So how many of you's got hashtags going on Instagram? I need to still write them all down. No, Sammy said on Messenger I wrote them all down, but I haven't. I know Kat's got one. I know Sammy's got one. Passionista Colorista, check hers out as well, because she's done such an amazing job at posting all our hashtags on hers, so go check out her hashtag. I think it's Furry Houses, I think, Isabel's. Oh, thank you, Shannon. So next up we're going to go with Negra, and we're going to go in the darkest areas now. And because when I start going with the darker colours, I change my technique and I go lighter, but I do small little circles because I like it to blend away, so it's not as harsh and I'm not struggling trying to blend it in. And then there's Colour and Chat with Sammy's Summer July, is it? I think. I hope I got that right. I haven't looked at them all, to be honest, yet. Oh yeah, Vicky's got one out as well, hasn't she? I've missed Vicky's stream today as well, because I put tea on for all the kids because I knew I was doing a live stream today. I thought I've got to feed my kids before I go live stream, or else there is no way I'd be able to sit here. They'd be up asking for sweets. The hashtags are what some colourists will do, so they're like a colouring along hashtag, and they'll make a hashtag up and then of a theme, like mine is July Summer Bugs, and this is my first week of my colour along, where I've decided to do it live as well as on Instagram. Sorry guys, I've got to turn my page. So you'll do a hashtag, and then anyone that wants to, so mine, anyone that wants to colour a bug will put my hashtag on Instagram under their bug, and it'll come onto my page, and then I can see what they've done, and then I share it on my story on Instagram. But I'm also doing it on my Facebook group as well, Sherbet Colouring Friends. So for anyone that's not on Instagram, you can go on my Sherbet page, and there's going to be an album for the hashtag on there as well, so people can join in, because not everyone is on Instagram. Yeah, not everybody is on Instagram, are they? I know a few of my members have said I'm not on Instagram, so that's why I've done that on my group on Sherbet. So right now I'm just going where the darkest shadows are. Just bear with me 1 second. I know my second hobby is ghost hunting, and I love a good ghost hunt, but I seriously thought my house was haunted then, and it's my son going to the toilet. I thought, what is that? I just heard something go flying. It knocked something off my shelf going to the toilet. Oh, Shannon, you're on it with them links, love. Thank you very much. So how's she looking so far? Can you see her colours building up now? Sometimes it's hard with these lights to actually see the layers that you're building up. So here, around the detail of the nose, I'm just following Daria's plan of her grayscale parts that she's done, so I'm just going along with that. It's a good effect, especially for if you're a beginner colourist or you tend to shy away from skin. The grayscales, I think, are really good for learning you the light and shade technique of your colouring. I hope you can't all hear the wind. We're being battered today in where I am with wind. Hi Diane. Welcome, welcome. See, I'm concentrating now. This is when I go quiet. I just want to put a bit of shadow in here. So even though I want my makeup in there, I still want the shadow in from skin tone point of view. And I'm just using a really light hand, which is hard for me sometimes because I'm very heavy handed when it comes to my colouring. And don't forget to check out Colour and Chicks. They also have a colouring group where Dara's got all lovely fans of her work in, and her Etsy page where I got this image from. I will drop the links in the description as well, but please check out her image. It's absolutely stunning. It comes in light, dark, grey tone or grayscale, should we say, and then the sepia, I think. Am I right, Daria? Absolutely stunning image, and she's got other images, the cute little kids that she's got. I think Sammy did one. She's wearing the little denim, really good down to earth characters. I love them ones. And the character sat in the chair. I was looking at them all the other day and I thought, oh, I'm on a spending ban, but as soon as my next payday comes along, I'll be definitely on there. Just bear with me, guys, 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, let's just get back to it. Oh. Oh, I've got so many PDFs at the minute, but I just find at the minute it's easier for me because I don't have loads of storage. PDFs are good because you're just gonna then order the images you want rather than getting a full book. Oh, PDFs. The new way of colouring laughs. Oh, Hannah Lynn's, yeah. I couldn't decide whether I wanted it on paperback or whether I wanted it on PDF. But I think I might get it on PDF now. I'm getting used to my new paper. I think I might get it on PDF. So now we've got all them darker values in. Let's put in a bit of a shadow from her nose here, reflecting on her cheek. She's got a bit of a dark shadow here. Doesn't it look messy skin tone when you're building it up and you think it's never going to come out looking pretty, this? Oh, Diane, I'm the same. I have little folders full of them all. So now I'm going to go back in with my previous colour, which was Murk, and I'm going to pull some of that dark out and blend it out again with my hashtag motion, as I call it. When I mean hashtag I'll go down like this and I'll go horizontal to the right, horizontal to the left, and across the middle. And as Joe Barber said, it forms this circle in the middle here. The more you do it, the smoother your skin comes out, the more flawless it looks. So when I did mine last night, this is your build up and then this is your smoothed out version. That's my last layering and it looks beautifully smooth. Don't understand why my light is dulling it out. Let me just turn it off a second. You see the difference? So layering, you'd never think it's going to get here, but it does, and it looks messy, but it gets to that point. I'm actually going to leave that off because it's still bright enough, isn't it? If it goes too dark, just let me know, but I prefer it with the light off. I can see it better. There's enough natural light, I think, coming through. So as I said, we're building up from the darker bits in that same hashtag technique, as I'm calling it. So at the minute I'm going to travel horizontally to my left and the way I'm doing it is in large circles like that. I'll just catch up with chat. Let me just 1 second. It's flying up. I'm not used to it. I feel highly honoured. Oh, Diane, I did that with the steampunk when Sammy did a steampunk colour-a-thon, and I printed them all off in hopes to colour them all, and I just didn't have time. I didn't even colour one. So the mermaid one, I bought one, and I still didn't get to colour that. And I've tons of colouring books that I haven't even touched. Just make sure with this Murk you don't go too much into your highlighted areas, so just this bright bit here. Definitely try it, Diane. I love this technique, and like I said, I learned it off Joe on the Colouring Heaven workshop, and so long as you keep your layers light and keep building and building and building your layers, you'll get perfect skin. But it does look messy, but then it just all comes together. Definitely best do this one thing, because as soon as they said that we was doing skin on that Colouring Heaven workshop, I thought I have to go, even though I wanted to meet everyone. And it reminded me when Sammy was walking up the stairs and I heard the talk and I went, oh, it's colouring chat with Sammy. It was like I was proper fangirling. Oh, it was funny, and I went, it's so nice to put a face to the name, because we all see each other's hands and we all get too used to our hands and what rings we've all got on, but you don't really see our faces. So it was like a bit of a fangirl moment. And then when I saw Colouring with Claire, I was like, oh, it's Colouring with Claire. We met so many great people that day. But yeah, I do remember that technique. I can still see you talking about it and our little spheres we were doing and that rectangle that we did. Well, this is, I don't generally do them on such big faces. This is why I reduced it to A5, thinking that'll be safe enough for me to do. No worries, Sammy. Oh, I love it when my kids colour with me. My daughter's done, when we did, let me see if I can find it, when we did the Harry Potter last week, Harry Potter, what Sammy did and everybody else, my daughter wanted to draw in. I'm sure I kept it, let me just see, and it was absolutely amazing. I mean, she's only 11 and she just sat there and she looked at the Harry Potter book and look at that, and I couldn't believe she just sat there by eye and drew it. And then she said, I don't like it, I've done that rubbish. And I went, Alicia, I can't colour as good as that, draw as good as that. I said, it's really good. Let me just zoom out, then you can see it. But she was 11 and she drew it from the colouring book I was colouring Hermione in. But isn't it great? So that was a bit off topic, but it just shows how talented young kids can be in the art, colouring, drawing, whichever it is. It's always good to get them into drawing, or just being expressive with colouring and drawing. Oh, I absolutely loved it. The only thing I didn't was the train journey home when I got stranded in Stafford, I think it was. Should have arrived back in my hometown at something past 8, and I got stranded in Stafford at 9 o'clock at night, and with no other train to get on. I was just left there, and luckily my husband drove an hour and a half to pick me up from the train station, and then an hour and a half drive home, and I was stranded in this place. There was a big massive park in front of me that was pitch black. There was people everywhere because we all got stranded there, and then they all started straggling off in their own ways of getting home, and then it was getting less and less people, and I'm thinking, I hope my husband hurry up. So hopefully they might come a bit closer north next time, or somewhere central for everybody. But I loved it. I love meeting everybody as well. I know, I didn't know everyone. A lot stayed over, didn't they, Sammy? Because I know, is it Lozzie? I think Lozzie was there, wasn't she? Because I was sat near her, I think, in the actual thing. I'm sure Lozzie was. I'm sure she said that there was people staying over. I never even thought about it. I just thought I'd just get on train and then train it home. So now I've gone everywhere in that direction. I'm really sorry, but I need to turn my page round. I hate doing this to you all, but I need to keep my wrists. My wrists get sore if I try and go the way they're not supposed to. I'm sorry if you hear my dogs. They're in a playful mood. I can hear them downstairs starting. How long have I been on? So now I'm going this way, so vertically, should I say horizontally to the right, making sure I'm leaving my highlighted areas out on the chin. Let's have a look. Hi Zazu. Did you come from Scotland, Louise? My gosh. Did you come on the same day and go home the same day, or did you stay over? Oh yeah, definitely. I'd be well up for that. I would definitely stay over next time, and I would even drag a friend with me next time, even though they don't colour. I would ask them to come, just so if anything like that happened again, I weren't stranded on my own. But it wasn't Colouring Heaven's fault, it was the trains that weekend. It was the weather was so bad, wasn't it? I'm definitely up for staying over and doing something after. So I'm just pulling out that darker colour with the Murk. And it seems like a lot of repetitive with skin, but trust me, if you just keep going with it and going with it, even though it's very repetitive, it will become more flawless. I promise you. It does look messy, but it really works. And these layering, they just, once you get used to it, I think I've done this a bit quicker. I'm not too sure how long I've been on. Oh yeah, definitely. Masterclass memories. I posted on the masterclass group that we opened for the 11s the other day, saying, oh, I can't wait for them to do another one of these. I'm not too sure if anyone saw it. Yeah, I said that. My journey was a nightmare, but totally worth it. And these pencils, actually, we all got these pencils I'm using, the skin tone set. We all got a set of dark and light skin tones as well as look what I still have from Amanda from Friends of Colour in Heaven. I still have her little furry she made us, and the little badge of the Strangeling badge that I got out of the Lucky Dip for buying Jasmine's books. And I have them there on my desk as my little reminder of that day. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I love meeting everybody. It was so good. So I'm just going to go back to eggshell now. I'm just going to try and smooth them layers, but this time put my page back so the right way up, and I'm going to come vertically this way, and I'm going to go even over the dirt. Don't press on too hard because you've still got loads more layers to go yet if you're colouring along with me, or if you're going to practice after. There is a lot of layers. And this is the lightest colour, eggshell, so you can go over them highlighted areas now and build up that highlighted area. Oh yeah, definitely. I would definitely do it again, but I would definitely stay over. Because I feel like I missed part of it because everyone went for drinks and I was like, oh, I really wanted to go for drinks with everyone. Just going to jump back to Murk here a bit. Just want to pull this dark out here. It's a bit too heavy. I'm in whatever we do for October. I'm definitely in. So as you can see now, I think a face is starting to get some definition now. It's not flat. It's got some nice shape to it now. I keep forgetting about her ear over here. Her ear over here. Rhyming and don't know it. I'm just going to put a little bit on her brow just here. Are you on about the little image that we got? I've still not finished our little image that we started, or the big one. I still have the big one. We could use that, you know, because we all got one, didn't we? Do apologise if you hear my kids in the background. They are old enough to be doing what they're doing. This is just smoothing them layers out again. Oh yeah, Kat, I still have the big A4 one. That'd be cool. That would be cool. Would be cool if we could get Joe to do us a quick, as part of the event, a quick tutorial again. Refresh our memories. Right, I'm just going to go back in again with Negra. Just want to darken up just here a little bit more. I don't want to do too much here because I don't want it to go a step too far. I'm just doing a light layer and filling it out a bit more. And just here there's like ripples of shadow from the water, so I just want to define some of them. That little air bubbles. Did you stay overnight, Louise? I just didn't think about it. I really didn't. I just literally thought, oh, I'll just get the train. I got all my money back though from it being delayed. So that was quite good. How's my lighting? Is it still alright with that light off? Oh yeah, that is a really good idea, Sam. Cat. Sammy, get on it. I think you should definitely put that to Jenny. So who else loves the Black Widow pencils? I am loving the Black Widows as well as the Artisas, but I've never tried them before Colouring Heaven weekend, but I absolutely love them. Okay, now we're going in with light mocha, and we're just building up some more tone now. So I'm going to press on with a little bit more pressure, holding my pencil a bit further down the stem and lightening off my pressure where the highlight is. Yeah, that'd be a really good idea, because I suppose a lot of people, there's Karen, who I talked to from Australia, she said she'd have loved to have gone, but she couldn't because obviously it would have been a massive trip for her to come from Australia. But there's a lot of international people that would have loved to have had that opportunity. I feel really lucky that we got to do that. Get messaging her. Go cat. So here I'm doing the smaller scumbling technique here, just to get that heavier pressure on, start building up the warmer skin tone now. fly off, look. Just pop my light on. I don't know if we're getting a bit dark. So a nasty cloud just come over. I think it might start raining. Oh, it actually just did thunder. So I was right. You might start hearing it flashing. Oh, what was the complaints about? You heard complaints about the group or about the masterclass? I don't hear enough. I never hear anything, me. I think I miss out on it all. Oh, Shannon, though, you would have loved it. I wish you all could have been able to have come. Oh dear. Really? Why is there any need for it to get nasty? I just don't understand it sometimes, me. I really don't. I don't see why everyone can't just get on. It's an enjoyable thing for everybody. Hi Kenny! I did shout that, but a double hi from when we missed on the last live stream. I'm so sorry. Lovely to have you here. Don't worry, I'll make you a mod so you can tag team with Sharon and get your cracking whips out. Let me just do that while you're here. Let me find you. Oh, he's not come up on here yet. So glad I got my new computer. The connection's really good on this. Where did OBS just go? Let me see if I can do it on here. There you go, you're lighting up blue now, Kenny. Oh, okay, Sammy, no worries. Thanks for watching. And hopefully I'll be catching up with your live stream soon. Enjoy your dinner. Oh, you heard static? I said I've made you a moderator. I probably shouted. I said I've said hello doubly to you, Kenny, so it makes up for when I missed you on that live stream last week. Oh, no worries, Sammy. I hope you're having something nice. I had chili for my tea tonight and bought them chili tortilla boats. They was amazing. The kids loved it. So now I'm just going to go back in with Eggshell, which is our lightest one again, and blend again. Like I said, it's layer upon layer. It's taken me a good 2 hours. Does it tell you on here how long I've been on? Let's have a look. So I've done about an hour and a half, so I'll probably do about another half an hour and then I'll be coming off. See what we can get done. If not, I might do another live stream in the week where I can finish it off, because I do want to do the butterflies as part of the hashtag event. So here I'm just filling up the highlighted areas because I don't want them to go too white, but I don't want them to disappear either. Hashtag technique again, as I call it. And long ovals is the movement I'm making. And then we're not too far off the same colour now. I think we're just a few more layers away from getting the same. Oh, thanks, Kat. See, I'm just relaxing with you all now, so my best work's coming out, which is good. That's what we all want. Shell's best work to appear. So now I'm going to go in with our darkest shade, which is Choctone. Right in the very dark areas here. So building this up now. All I can say with skin is just don't be scared of experimenting. If you do it wrong, just print another one off. I think I like how Sammy does her books, and she sometimes scans them off and colours a sheet instead of the book, and I think that is a good way, because you'll not be as scared then of experimenting. But I've just thought to myself these last couple of months, just do it. Instead of worrying about what it's going to look like, just do it. I'm with you there, Diane. I'm with you, because I can't use markers. I did just buy some from the Nuvu range from the website Sammy got her haul from. I got these ones to practice with. They're not brush markers though, so how well they'll be I don't know, but I'm going to practice, because they're my nemesis at the minute. They're not my friend, markers. I just can't use them. Can everyone hear me alright, or have I gone back to crackling? Oops. That must have been a short thunderstorm. If I've gone back to crackling again, just let me know and I'll lower my voice a bit, because it must be I must be talking really loud, and I'm right by my webcam this time, because I've hired my chair up so it doesn't hurt me back. Is it good? Thanks, Kat. But yeah, I was always scared of doing skin tone, and then I just threw myself into it and thought, you know what, stop being scared. You love it's something you love, you love colouring, so why are you being scared of it? So I literally now I just go for it. Just apart from markers, I can't blend them, so I do shy away from them. But I just think if I can do it with my pencils, I love it. So I just go with my pencils all the time. Yeah, I do that with my watercolours. I'll put a base down, especially my ink tents. I do it a lot with ink tents. I'll put a base down just to speed it up. But with skin, I do like doing skin tone from scratch. I've never ever tried skin tone with markers. But there's so many. Belinda at Colour with Faithful Girl, she's amazing with markers. And I think Laura Colour Stew, is it? She's really good as well. So many amazing colourists that have got such talent. Sammy's amazing with markers as well. I'm still learning. Hi Heather. Hi, Kenny's back. Well, I'm not sure about that, Diane. I'm not. There is I've just bought some watercolours. Oh, they're amazing. You've probably all heard of them. The KJ Designs ones. The lush. I used them on my live stream that went wrong last week. So how did everyone over the big blue pond celebrate the American Independence Day yesterday? Did you all do anything good? Was you allowed to go anywhere nice? It's going back in with Negra. Yeah, I think I'm going to try that, Louise. I might have a go with them. I might start building up with my markers, and then if I lose a bit of confidence, I might just take over with my pencils until I get used to them. I think that's the best I can hope for with felt tips. Oh, thank you, Heather. Yeah, everyone wanted to see how I created the skin tone, so I pre-drew it all and planned it all out, what colours I was using, and everyone wanted to me to start from the beginning. I was going to do the hair and the butterflies, but everyone wanted to see how I did the skin tone, so that's how we're at this point. Drunk Drive. Oh, do you know they've just opened all the pubs yesterday here in the UK? oh, there's been fights, there's been trouble here, there and everywhere, and I just thought it was probably the worst thing he could have done was to just open them all. And they were all saying that they had to stay a metre apart, if 2 metres if not a metre. But I drove past some pubs yesterday and there was people outside. I know we don't need to socially distance as much outside, but they took up all the benches sat outside the pub. They had, some pub even had a big massive marquee so they could take in more people. And I just thought, why would you do that? I mean, it's silly. It's like everyone thinks it's just all disappeared and we're all safe again. And fingers crossed, you know, that it is the last of it and we don't ever hear it again. But we don't need to be risking another lockdown with the amount of people that was in them pubs. Oh yeah, it's definitely Dara's design. Go to an Etsy store and get it bought. Oh yeah, definitely. Was it as bad where you were as well? If one of my mods had chuck, can you get Colour and Chicks page on Etsy? If not, I'm gonna put it in the description before. I think Shannon meant to put it on earlier on, but I will put all the links to Dara's Etsy shop and a Facebook group. But definitely go and buy her illustration. She's got so many gorgeous ones on that page. So this is definitely not going to be my only one that I'll be colouring live, that's for sure. Everything's finished off. Her eyes are stunning. Absolutely stunning. And I hope, Dara, I'm doing it justice for you. It was crazy. It was, and I was laughing me the night before, you know, because they put on the news, don't be waiting till 2 minutes past midnight, as Boris Johnson's only allowed the pubs to open from 6 AM in the morning. 6 AM? Who would want to be in the pub at 6 AM in the morning? You only do that when you're going on holiday and you want an excited holiday beer in the airport. Oh, come on. There you go, Kat. Thank you very much. So head on over to Colour and Chicks Etsy shop and get the illustration off there and check out all her other images. You won't be disappointed. And like I said, I hope I'm doing her justice with my colouring. So now I'm just going to go back in with light mocha because I want to build up some more colour now. And I'm going to concentrate on more smoothing it out now, burnishing it, getting towards the final layers. But with this one, don't go too close to your highlighted areas, just stay on the outside. And I'm doing small circles and I'm being quite fast as I'm burnishing it. So I think we're building up now to matching the same. They are in the UK, Kenny, yeah. Yeah, I definitely think that they're more bothered about economy than people, but it's a shame now though because they're locked down by area, so people are going to suffer for the idiots that can't just hold back a few more days.
Listen, you do not do that.
Just bear with me one moment. Sorry about that, everyone. I heard a crash. It was somebody outside. Whew, I thought something had happened. I'm off my puff now. What have you bought, Cat? Oh, McDonald's. That was another one then. Oh. Oh, it's definitely worth buying, isn't it? I love it. I absolutely love all them PDFs on there. So I think her skin is looking pretty much there. But I can always finish the burnishing process off camera. I want to move on to her eyes. Oh, you bought stickers? Oh, I need to tell you all something. Well, last week, one of my friends on Instagram said, Shell, I've tagged you in a Kirby Roseanne's competition. So I said, oh, thank you, and I went on and I tagged myself and her as a friend. So each one of us, probably some of you might have seen it, but I tagged so I could win. Someone I tag with. Whoever I tagged could win as well. So she tagged me and I tagged her, so we both had double chance to win, and I only went and won. I could not believe it. And he was doing these holographic stickers, 7 of them. I'll show you. So if any of you saw them on Kirby Roseanne's on Instagram, these were them shiny stickers. I won them. I cannot believe it. Out of however many people tagged them and a friend, I don't win nothing, me. I do not win anything. Let me see if I can get them to shine a bit better by putting my torch on. Let's have a look. I can get them on camera. If you can see that shimmering. And there were 7 exclusive stickers. And I honestly, I got the inbox saying you have won. Can you see it? Just knock this light on. Is that better? And they're like a holographic. And I can't believe I won. And they came the other day and I was like, oh my gosh. And they came in a big massive envelope and I thought, how big are these stickers? But then they were in a tiny little envelope and I couldn't believe that I won. 7 exclusive designs. So I won and Karen from My Colourful Country Life won. I only entered it, and then half an hour later I got the inbox off Kirby himself saying I'd won, send me your address. Let's get back on with this. So let me see what you've all been buying, because that stickers threw me off subject then. What pencils? They are Black Widow pencils, and I'm using, these are the skin tones at the minute, but the whole picture I'll be using a combination of the skin tones and the Cobra, Spider and Scorpion. Diana won them. It's off. They were exclusive stickers from Kirby Razan's. He was doing a competition on it on Instagram to win them, and I won. You can feel her in your tummy. What have you done, Cat? What have I missed? You crack me up. Oh dear. So yeah, we're just burnishing some more, but I want to put some warmer tones in. And like I said, I've left these blank here because I'm putting colour in them. And the makeup, and I'm going to move on to that, so at least I've done a bit more, not just done all skin tone. Oh, it's definitely a great prize. I'll cherish them forever. Oh, did ya? Oh, 70 quid is a bargain, Louise. I have the 120 set of Pablo's, and my husband found them on the internet for 100 quid. And I thought, I've got a bargain now. That's a bargain. I love bargains. Love bargains. So now I'm going to go back over with our lightest tone, which is Eggshell. And I'm going to pull out all where the highlight areas are now. In my hashtag technique, as I keep calling it. Oh, you'll love them. Oh, you'll love them. I love my Pablo's. I've not had them out for a while. I think I might have to actually. So now I'm just going to keep going over every part of this, burnishing it. I'm just using a medium to hard pressure. I hope Daria likes how I've coloured her so far, and I've done a picture justice. They're all my faves. I love them all. Arteza is one of my other faves at the minute as well. So I think we're pretty much there. Maybe a few more layers. Just knock this light out again. Let's see if the... Yeah, we definitely need to be slightly darker. But I think you can all get the gist of how I do the skin tone now. I think she's come together lovely. Oh, thank you. So I think I'll deepen up, because it's just about layers now, so I'll deepen this up off camera because you can see what it's going to look like. I just want to move on and do the eyes, and then I think I'll have to leave the live stream then once I've done the eyes. So let's get